Hi ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Multimedia Universities. I am Jeffrey Quek Shue, the leader of the team of TECHademics, and my fellow members are Tan Jian and Xian, and we are mentored by our lecturer, Mr. Tan Siang. Ladies and gentlemen, the recent outbreak of COVID-19 and the pandemic has paused the traditional school system around the world. So, how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting the school student learning progress in both global and Malaysian contexts. The UNESCO reported that schools in 143 countries were closed, affecting 1.1 billion students, or more than 67.7% of the world's student population were out of school. In Malaysia alone, 8 million students were paused from going to school due to school closures during the pandemic. If such situation continues, it would further aggravate on the issues of inequality in education and hurt the vulnerable children and youth. In Malaysia's situation, Malaysia participated in the Program for International Student Assessment, formerly known as PISA, by OECD in 2009. These assessments aim to evaluate proficiency in all three areas, whereby in reading, mathematics, and science. It is mainly targeted into students aged 15 years old. Based on the report of latest assessment by the Ministry of Education (MOE), almost 60% of Malaysian students fail to meet the minimum benchmark in mathematics, which is the baseline proficiency required for students to participate effectively and productively in life. Similarly, 44% and 43% of students do not meet minimum proficiency level in reading and science respectively. Secondly, based on the research by Khazanah Research Institute, there are 52% of the students without access to the internet for educational purposes during the pandemic, due to the lack of ICT infrastructures such as laptop and mobile gadgets. And there are no fibre optic networks in the certain low connectivity areas. As we know recently, the free 1 GB mobile data provided daily by the government is not adequate to support heavy video streaming or class teleconferencing, which exhausts data quickly. This puts children of poor families at a disadvantage as they cannot afford to top up data more frequently. Telecommunications should consider providing additional free mobile data with no restrictions and at no additional cost to help teachers, parents, and students cope with the current challenges. Thirdly, some students might have limited availability of devices. A survey by the Ministry of Education indicates that 37% of students do not have any appropriate devices. Only 6% to 9% of students own a personal computer or a tablet. Even if a household has a personal computer, many would have to share with other household members for work or study. While acquiring such devices may not be a problem for well-off families, many households face financial constraints with increased unemployment, especially during this post-COVID-19 pandemic. During this tough time, poor families typically would prioritize putting food on the table over purchasing digital devices and getting access to the internet. Moreover, the Speed Test Global Index shows that the mobile internet speed in Malaysia is relatively low, with 21.29 megabytes recorded, ranked after Singapore, Vietnam, and Philippines. So, what we can do? It is a responsibility of all to ensure the continuity, inclusion, and equity for all students to access equal learning opportunity during this COVID-19 pandemic.
In order to solve the aforementioned problem, Our team has come up with an ingenious solution. We bring the education directly to the screen. With that marks the birthplace of VIRTA, an all-encompassing comprehensive education device with applications, features, and syllabus packed into a small device not larger than a takeaway container. VIRTA stands for Virtual Interactive Resource for Teaching Academics. It has a role to supplement teaching and learning in the classroom. This device is very compact and versatile with over 256 gigabytes of ultra-fast built-in memory, which is enough to store a large library of lectures, ebooks, and videos. The usage of a quad-core processor and 4 gigabytes of random access memory enables very powerful multitask windows to support multiple learning inputs. To enhance our competitive advantage, VIRTA comes stocked with proprietary software which can support up to 3 user profiles. VIRTA platform supports educational materials and teaching syllabus based on the current Ministry of Education standards. The device also has a 3.5mm audio jack to connect to available speakers, projector, and visualizer setup to help in teaching. During the COVID-19 global pandemic, which has been going on since March up until now, this product enables the learning to be carried out at home during school closures and is also an alternative to physical tuition. The methods and delivery of teaching also provides a new solution for children who struggle in understanding challenging topics. Internet speed is not a worry because VIRTA is designed to be able to operate 100% offline. When wireless networks are available, however, the user will be able to access online databases, educational websites, and minor program updates. Our primary purpose is to make this device as easily accessible to everyone. In order to achieve that goal, we offer VIRTA via 2 methods: subscription package or installment payment. Our subscription package offers a complete set of education with access to online databases and library with internet connection. Complimentary online tuition classes enhances the learning process by providing in-depth guidance to master the subjects. On the other hand, our installment package is very suitable for low-income families as they are not tied to a subscription contract and comes with the device complete with a pre-installed plugin module for the intended subject package. Additional subject package bundles can be purchased separately, and we provide drone delivery service for users in rural or hard-to-reach areas.
Now, I would like to talk about the significance of our innovation. By creating this innovative technology, we will be achieving 3 out of the 11 shifts that are suggested in the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025 that are used to transform the education system. First and foremost, we can achieve the first shift, which is to provide equal access to quality education of international standard. The main reason we made this technology is to introduce high-performing education system to every student in Malaysia so that they can be globally competitive. In a way, we are increasing investment in both physical and teaching resources for students with specific needs. VIRTA has been programmed with the syllabus of all levels of education based on the Ministry of Education of Malaysia. This device can ensure that even students that live far away in rural areas will be able to access to the equal education right. Secondly, we will also be achieving the 7th shift, which is to leverage ICT to scale up quality learning across Malaysia. This device will be maximizing the use of ICT for distance and self-paced learning to expand capacity and allow for more customized learning. This is because our innovation can receive signals and decodes them even if it is located very far away from the transmitter. With this, teachers, students, and parents can share learning resources and even communicate virtually. Furthermore, this concept is still applicable even if they are not able to attend school personally due to being physically disabled or shut off by disasters such as the COVID-19 pandemic.